Yes, it's your girl, Petty Paige, back at it again with yet another video for you guys. I've got a very good, exciting, brand new video for you guys. It is not the video that I had planned for today. It is some hot drama going on between Trisha Paytas, Jason Nash, David Dobrik, Brandon, whatever the hell you pronounce his last name, and a young lady by the name of Lacey James. Apparently, there has been some predatory activity going on, and I'm going to be breaking down exactly what I've been able to find out on the internet and through the Petty Gang, as well as divulging into the whole situation between Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas arguing again. But we will do all of this right after we get into the intro. Y'all ready? Let go.
Most of these bitches is petty, 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 petty. Most of these bitches is petty.
Hi guys, I have totally missed you. I'm sorry that I haven't been here, but I am growing an entire human. Do you know what? In fact, I am growing an entire human, okay? And eventually, in the next 5 months, I am going to be squeezing one of these out of my vagina. Subsequently, this is actually like the only thing I can eat right now. Pregnancy. So I am super sorry that I haven't been as reliable. In fact, let me put this down. I am super sorry that I haven't been as reliable as I usually am. I'm going to try and space it out with a lot of voiceovers. I'm just too ill to constantly be standing up. But today's drama was too juicy and I thought, might as well put some makeup on, you know what I mean? Anyway, before we get into the drama, a lot of you guys have been asking for a particular video that I cannot make on YouTube. However, I did say to you guys if I was able to get a sponsor, I would be able to put this video out for you. So I'm actually really looking forward to giving you guys the best content that I can. And I have that sponsor, and that sponsor is going to be featured in this video. So take a look at today's sponsored message by a company by the name of Coinmaster. Also, low-key, if you want to skip, I'll leave a skip to in the bar. I know you guys. I know some of you love it, some of you don't. Support your girl, but if you don't want to and you want to get to the tea, here you go. Here's my advert. Enjoy. Yes, just destroying all these goddamn villages. Times 3, what does that make that? 750,000 coins. Yes, that's right, bitch. Melissa Norton destroyed my village. That bitch. Melissa? Melissa? Melissa?
Yeah.
Did you just destroy my village?
Yes.
Well, do you understand how long it took me to get here? How long it took me to get to level 25, bitch? And now I'm here and my caveman needs fixing and so does my dodo. You don't care. Do you know what? What if I just came into your room and started trashing everything you own?
No.
Huh? What if I just started just trashing everything that you own, Melissa? It's not very nice, is it?
It's not that deep, Paige!
Gareth,
Paige.
listen, I knew that when we got married and when we made those vows to each other, I knew that we were in this together forever. Through richer, through poorer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wasn't expecting is to read on the village news that you had decided to raid my village. Before you start speaking, okay? I've expected a lot from you, Gareth, but what I didn't expect is for you to steal from me. So you can take this and shove it where the sun don't shine, Gareth.
It's not that deep, Paige! That's the 4th time this week.
Coinmaster is a social game where you can build a village and attack or raid other villages. You can log in via Facebook and play with your friends. You can give them loads of gifts, attack their village, and even raid their coins. The game has amazing pets that can boost your skills, collect cards and get more prizes. If you need a specific card, you can ask for it in the Coinmaster trading groups on Facebook. Make sure you follow them on social media for more events and prizes. Download Coinmaster now from the link down in the description box below. Invite your friends and play together. Now that I've got the advert bit out of the way, I genuinely high-key enjoy this game. I play this game every single day. And I know a lot of YouTubers say that, like, look at this game that I found and now I play it every single day. This is high-key addictive and so much fun to play. Honestly, my favourite part of this game is getting back at people. Me and one of my cousins, we have been playing this game back and forth with each other, and we have been destroying the hell out of each other's village. And I have been raiding his coins. And the good thing is the higher I get up the level, the more that I feel somewhat untouchable. Like, y'all can't touch me with your shitty level 7. I'm over here at level 25, bitch. Get on my level. Anyway, high key, I really do enjoy this game, but obviously it is completely up to you if you want to join. But if you do want to join, I highly recommend this game. One of the most addictive games that I've played this year thus far. And that's no tea, no shade, no fluorescent pink hair lemonade, bitch. So join Coinmaster and destroy your friend's shit. Right, now that we're done with the Coinmaster advert, I want to say a massive thank you to Coinmaster for sponsoring me, because by them sponsoring me, it allows me to make the content that I actually give a crap about and not the constant beauty guru drama that I am constantly involved with on a week-to-week basis. I'm bored out of my brain, I will be honest to you. Anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into this week's drama pertaining to David Dobrik, Brandon, however the hell you say his last name, Lacey James, Trisha Paytas, and Jason Nash. It is a whole hullapalooza, but you guys are gonna really enjoy what I found out, because we got the scoop here on the Petty Paige channel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so last night, whilst the rest of Britain was quietly sleeping away in a soft slumber, it was all erupting across social media and mainly on YouTube on Trisha Paytas' channel. Trisha Paytas decided to upload a video and she titled it, "Why David Dobrik is a Horrible Person." Here's a couple of clips from the video. Take a look.
And I'm just going to put it all out on this video, and I'm starting with David, because even though Jason's creepy and disgusting, David's on a whole other level of being an actual horrible person. There's this like joke that he knows I don't like, so he pushes it. He pushes it because he knows this gets like a reaction from me, and then like at the beginning it's like funny, and then like finally I like, there was a vlog where I take all my clothes off in David's house because I'm so pissed. I'm just so pissed. And I ask him, I even say, like, it's not in the video, but I'm quiet. I'm like, I'm not going to even add to this. Like, if you guys want to joke about it, it's fine. I'm not going to add to this anymore. Like, it hurts me. But it also disgusts me. And, like, a couple vlogs ago, he's like, he didn't have a big bit for his vlog, and so we go over there and he's like, how bad do you want to help me? And then I got pissed at him. I got pissed at him that night, and I said, you know, not everything is for your freaking vlog. No, it's just a vlog. And so I got really pissed, and they still invited Tana over anyways, which I don't blame Tana in any of this, like, and then they invited her over anyways, and I was asleep, but I could kind of hear, and her just being like, no, that's like gross, like, no offense, but that's gross or whatever. And it's gross. Jason's 45. I'm 30. It's gross. It's gross. And so, he calls, we go home at like 3 a.m. that day, and he calls Jason, and I guess him and Jason filmed this bit from a few months ago, and it made the vlog of Jason saying, you know, he would buy David a Ferrari if he could get the threesome with Tiana and me. And it's just like the whole thing. We've always talked about threesomes. I'm so insecure. I hate cheaters. I hate people cheating or wanting to cheat, or like, I'm not good enough. Like, I'm not good enough to, that, like, you have to go try it, you want to hook up with a 20-year-old, you know what I mean? It's, you know, that joke is, like, it's gross. It's a gross joke. It's not even a joke. Like, I mean, it's, you know, then this morning, Saturday morning, David posted a vlog of, and I saw it on his Snapchat, of like Tana in the car and Jason, and I'm not there. It's like midnight on Thursday night, asking Tana what he thinks about Jason having a threesome with her, and Jason not saying anything. He just tried to like make it right because they know I'm pissed now, to be like, oh, I would have told David to take that joke out, like I meant to text him that. It's like, it just makes me look like a fool. Like, it makes me look so stupid, and it's not even the comments, which the comments are bad, but beyond the comments, it hurts me. And it's something that I didn't think I could get over. Like, even when I saw it Tuesday, so David calls Jason Tuesday morning at like 3 a.m. when we get back, and he's like, can I use that the bit from the bedroom about you wanting a threesome with Tana? And it's Jason being like, David, I will buy you a Ferrari if you can get Tana to have sex with me and Trish. And like, It's so gross. And this is after I've told, and David's response to me this morning was like, sorry, didn't know, joked about it before, won't do it again, sorry.
Okay, so basically the main issue seems to be between Trisha Paytas and her boyfriend, Jason Nash. She talks about a situation between herself, Jason Nash, and David Dobrik, where she feels she was pressured into taking part or partaking in a skit that really made her feel uncomfortable, especially when she is such an insecure character. The skit basically was a long-standing joke that's been going on for months and months on end, where Jason Nash was supposed to be trying to have some kind of a threesome with Trisha Paytas and Tana Moja. Now, it is no secret that Trisha Paytas is a very, very jealous individual. And hey, that's not a bad thing. Some people actually say that jealousy in a relationship is extremely healthy, but it's no secret that she's insecure. She has definitely made that known on her channel. So she didn't particularly like this joke because it constantly made her feel insecure and inferior to a young, hot, 20-something young lady. She also notes that she feels somewhat let down by Jason Nash as well, because he keeps going along with the jokes, knowing exactly how it's making his partner feel. She later goes on to talk about David Dobrik and the way that he treats women in videos in general, and the fact that she feels that eventually something very bad is going to be happening to the vlog squad if they do not rein in this incessive need to do it for the vlog. A lot of people agreed with Trisha Paytas in the way that she was feeling, basically saying that if Jason knew this is how she felt, she had made it known this is how she felt, and also she told David how she felt. It was like nobody was listening to her will. If somebody says no and you further explain your point and they still say no, it's a no, okay? And from David's original vlog, the vlog that initially set Trisha Paytas off, where he made that joke once again with Tana Moja in the car with Jason Nash, it is clear that Tana Moja and both Jason Nash feel very uncomfortable in that situation. That's just my personal perspective, but take a look.
How do you feel about Jason wanting to have a threesome with you?
But why me, Jason? You could do better.
Because he likes broken girls. Is that true or true?
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, that is pretty much the be-all and end-all between the whole Trisha Paytas and Jason Nash situation. Trisha Paytas did mention the mother of Jason Nash's children, which I think is highly inappropriate. The situation was nothing to do with her, and it just seemed like because of her frustrations with Jason and the overall situation, she was dragging more and more things that Jason has done wrong and what makes Jason such a shitbag person too. And unfortunately, it's something that us women just do. Like, I'm that person who will remember that one time 5 years ago that you did something minute. We dig up old bones and graves, and I get it, but I just think in this situation, especially when the video title was about David Dobrik, there was absolutely no reason to bring the mother of Jason's children into all of this. Using the kids against Jason or not, unfortunately, it's her prerogative. It's actually up to Jason to fight that battle, not Trisha. Anyway, I digress. The main piece of tea that I actually wanted to speak to you about was not Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas. Them two have arguments every other Tuesday. Honestly, low-key bored. But I do, however, want to talk about Brandon Calvillo and his girlfriend Lacey James and the tea. The piping hot, scorching tea that Trisha Paytas decided to spill in this rant video. So whilst discussing how much of a douchebag she believes David Dobrik is, this is what she had to say about an encounter that she had with David pertaining to Brandon's relationship with Lacey. Take a look.
Also, there's people dating Brandon in their friend group was dating a high schooler last year. She was 17 years old. And when I would talk about this with, like, David, he would literally be like, oh, see, it's a big deal. He's 24, like, she's 17, like, you know, just because it's the law, like, a year, like, 6 months, in 6 months she'll be 18. I'm like, it's disgusting. Like, people have found this out, and, like, Brandon will call David and be like, oh, like, you gotta delete these comments about her age and stuff like that, because she was in high school when they started, like, dating and hooking up. Like, it's this whole, like, weird thing. And I've told David so many times, and for him to be like, I didn't know. It's like, that's, like, an evil person. And that's what I was trying to explain to Jason. Like, that's an evil person.
Okay, so this shit is really fucked up. And you guys know if there is nothing I love more, it is catching a goddamn predator. And by George, I think we've got one. So I had no idea who this Lacey girl was, but people were absolutely losing their mind at the prospect that Lacey could potentially be 17 years old.
At the time that she originally started dating Brandon, just to clarify.
So a lot of internet warriors, whilst doing some digging, ended up finding a video where David Dobrik crashes a date that Brandon goes on with Lacey. Take a look.
Her name's Lacey. She's 18, 19.
You're like, I hope. Oh my god, she's here. She's not allowed to come to the movie, by the way, which I know you're pretty bummed out about.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to meet you guys after for ice cream. Brandon, good at sex?
Honestly, yeah. Like,
Hell yeah, Brandon, what's up?
I'm not.
Brandon's like, you want to skip this movie? There they go to the movies.
As you can see in the video, Brandon describes his new girlfriend as 18, 19 years old, ? And then David Dobrik jokes, he hopes. I don't know, that's something really weird to me. If you started dating somebody, I'm very much sure you would know the age of the person that you were dating, especially if the person was younger than you. This kind of didn't make sense to a lot of people because Trisha Paytas must have lied because she said she was 17. We're talking 17. 17. Bitch, 17 magazine 17. Shortly after that minute bit of digging, Brandon decided to post up onto his social media a statement. And his statement goes as follows.
I just wanted to clear some comments up that were made regarding me today, and some assumptions I've been getting for a while now. My girlfriend is currently 18, okay? And we started dating when she was 18. She's about to turn 19. To be clear, we never dated when she was 17, okay? Please be mindful of how hurtful and damaging words can be, okay? Thank you.
Shortly after Brandon uploaded his statement, Lacey went onto her Instagram and posted her very own statement. And this is what Lacey had to say.
In all seriousness, something was posted on social media regarding my relationship. Rest assured, what was posted is not factual, and I was never in an inappropriate relationship with Brandon. We began dating when I turned 18, and I was a freshman in college. Brandon is a gentleman, and we have had a wonderful personal relationship. Please know the words hurt and can be really damaging.
Brandon then later went on to delete his statement because a lot of people began to do a lot more digging into Brandon and into Lacey, and the real tea and the lies that they had caught Brandon in was being left directly under, somewhat incriminating him further. So he deleted that image on his Twitter and then went on to go to his Instagram and delete literally every photograph that he has with his current girlfriend Lacey. What was driving people even more insane is something that the young girl Lacey had said in a David Dobrik video. She said this.
Brandon, good at sex?
Honestly, yeah. Like,
Hell yeah, Brandon, what's up?
I'm not.
Now, if we are going with the narrative that Trisha Paytas stated that the young girl was actually 17 years old when she began dating Brandon, then in essence, she slept with an older guy. This would not have been consensual, as the age of consent in California is 18 years old. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying the same thing, and it was the first thing that I thought of. Well, how old is Brandon? Isn't there a Romeo and Juliet law in some states? Now, if you don't know about the Romeo and Juliet law, basically what that is if two people are around the age of consent, one being older than the age of consent or at the age of consent and one being under, there is kind of like a law that makes it somewhat immune to be called statutory.
I'm going to stop myself right here before I go and make myself sound stupid. But apparently in California, there is not a Romeo and Juliet law. As it says here, between two minors, regardless of their ages, is not legal in California and can be charged as a misdemeanor. With a minor under the age of 18 if the perpetrator is no more than 3 years older or younger than the victim is a misdemeanor. But if we are to go with the age range that Famous Birthdays has on there, which is his birthday is supposedly the 28th of July 1994, then that would mean that he is approximately 5 years and 7 months older than Lacey, making him uneligible for the Romeo and Juliet law.
So for me, before I could start using that predator word, I had to find some more proof that further solidified that this young lady was as young as she said she was. Another thing that a lot of Lacey and Brandon fans seem to be throwing in the faces of people who believe Trisha at this very moment is the fact that this young lady is in college, and at the time that she allegedly started college, she would have had to have been a certain age. Well, it turns out from a receipt that I was able to find online of a job application website, in her personal profile, she alludes to the notion that she may have finished high school a year early. So it says, Lacey James is a singer-songwriter turned rapper, born and raised in Los Angeles. Having graduated high school a year early, Lacey had plenty of time to dabble in activities pertaining to her education. With a year to spare, James took advantage of her social media brand by enhancing every aspect of Instagram. She is currently working towards marketing and managing degrees at LAVC while balancing her social media brand on the daily. So her and the year that she started college is actually neither here nor there. She finished high school a year early. She is an extremely smart individual.
Another point that I wanted to note is actually in her statement that she posted onto Instagram, it was actually her who brought up that she was a freshman in college when she was speaking to Brandon and they started their relationship. So, I mean, with this time gap, this time period, there's no saying whether she started college a year early or not. And also something that I low-key found really, really funny was on their profile, as you can see at the bottom of it, it says that her last job was being a dog sitter. If you go over to her LinkedIn profile, which is something I was able to find as well, you will see that her current job position is actually as a personal assistant to the director of Gilman Park Productions. So I decided to take a look into who Gilman Park Productions are, and that is, and you've guessed it, Brandon Calvillo's production company. So basically, it just goes to show if that's the only job history that she's had since, which I'm assuring you is something that she put onto her CV because she knows she'll get a good reference from her partner. If that's the last job position that she's got on her CV, it just goes to show how adolescent she really was to have been a dog sitter at the time that she originally met Brandon. I mean, have that tea.
Okay, so a subscriber was able to find some further information found on Lacey's Facebook, and I think she's blurred a lot of everything very badly. I love you, boo. But she scribbled out a lot of personal information of friends and family relating to Lacey. As you can see on Lacey's Facebook profile, on the 1st of March 2 years ago, people were wishing her a happy sweet 16 birthday. Which means at the time of the video where she had stated that she had with Brandon, she would have definitely been of the age of 17 because that particular video was filmed in February. Meaning that these allegations are not looking like allegations, they are looking like they are more truth than allegations at this point. This shit is so incredibly fucked up. And honestly, when I was able to find this internet profile of her job applications profile page, it's kind of like LinkedIn. When I was able to find this, oh my God, I was like,
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Like, call Child Protective Services, call the FBI. In fact, do you know what? Call Donald Trump and let him punch him in the pussy. Because this is not okay. And another thing is, like, where is this girl's parents? Like, even in this David Dobrik vlog, I'm kind of looking at it with a side eye now because I'm like, he is literally picking up this high school girl from her parents' house to take her on a date. And I'm just like, dude, like, where was your parents? Where were they? I don't care who you are, where you come from, or whatever, but if the age of consent in America is 18, unfortunately, that is what you guys have to adhere to. It's 16 in the UK, completely different rules. This girl is 17 years old.
Yeah, when I was only 17.
17 years old.
I couldn't wait till I could be 17.
She was 17 years old.
At 17 I learned the truth.
And if I hadn't mentioned it, the girl was 17 years old.
'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed.
So at this point, it seems as if Trisha's allegations are looking to be true. And the only thing that I have to say to Trisha regarding this is, it shouldn't have been an issue or relationship issue with you and Jason Nash that took you to speak up about the injustice and the statutory and the inappropriate relationship going on between an adult and at that point a minor. It should not have taken until now. Up until this point, I feel like there's not really much that will or can be done, because it's pretty much going to be like, well, prove it. And saying something on the internet when you have a satirical vlog versus actually doing something is two separate things. I would have hoped that Trisha Paytas would have been horrified more at the time. I think it's very telling at this point that Brandon has deleted all of his photographs with this young lady, which in itself must be very hurtful to the young lady as well. Like, he isn't even willing to fight for his relationship. But then flat out saying that they weren't dating when she was 17 is, to me at this point, flat out incorrect. They were definitely dating when she was 17. It would have been more smarter for them to say that they did not engage in a sexual relationship until she was 18. Because there's nothing stopping them from dating, but there is absolutely everything stopping them from consensual sex. Anyway, that is about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed that extra bit of tea that I was able to give you guys, especially a situation like this where time zones meant that I was fast asleep when all of this was going on, but it actually meant that in essence I had a little bit more time to develop a bigger narrative than what is out there already. So yeah, fuck you to Time Lords! Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, if you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification with the bell so that you guys get a notification every single time that Petty Paige posts new content. I personally think there is absolutely no way at this point for this young lady to deny that she wasn't 17 at the time that that particular incriminating video was made. But that is just my humble opinion, and don't forget to form your own, because I'm just petty. Bye guys.
Petty, 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 petty. Most of these bitches is petty.